Hi there, Aries. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Aries for mid-month March 2021. So I hope you all are doing well. Thanks to any returning viewers. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I still don't have a predictable schedule, but I did find some time to do a second set of readings for each sign, so I'm doing a second set. The first set is already available for viewing if you want to take a look at those. So this reading will be for mid-month March to the end of the month. I also want to remind my viewers, maintain some flexibility with the energy. You can be represented by any of the characters that might show up in the cards. You may feel like this is a personal reading for you. You could end up feeling like you're a cross-watcher for somebody else. Parts of the reading may resonate for you while other parts may not. My intention is always to reach those that need this message and will benefit from it in some way, shape, or form. I do hope you enjoy the reading, Aries. I obviously hope that it resonates for you, but more importantly, I hope you feel like it was worth your while and worth your time to watch the reading. So we're going to go ahead and get started here shortly. If you are brand new to my channel, first of all, a big welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving me this opportunity to read for you. I hope that you end up enjoying the reading and sticking around for more. If you do want more specific information, please check out the description box below. And this is Sylvester. For anybody who is unfamiliar with my channel, he likes to sit on my lap during my readings. Not the most comfortable position for me, but he is of utmost importance, and so he gets his way most of the time. Okay, Aries, we're going to go ahead and get started. I have pre-shuffled, and let's see what's in the cards for Aries for March 2021. We're going to start off with the Six of Wands, paired with the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Devil in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Five of Swords. So we have the Queen of Pentacles on the table, Aries. This might be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like this is probably the person that I'm reading for. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is a very loyal individual, somebody who's very hardworking, puts others first, can be a maternal figure, somebody who is a motherly figure, somebody who takes care of others. The Queen of Pentacles for me is the type of person who can work a 9 to 5, come home and put dinner on the table for the family, clean up the house, take care of chores, make sure everybody's happy, and then she gets up and she does it again the next morning. And she does it with a smile on her face as well. I feel like this person's being recognized. It could be for this person's qualities, or it could be for another reason. Let's get some more cards on the table and see what else we get for Aries for the second half of March 2021. We have the Ten of Cups again, this time in the upright position. The Tower in reverse. King of Pentacles on the bottom there. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The King of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands. And we have the King of Swords in reverse. So we have a King of Cups on the table as well. In reverse, I do feel like this is a separate energy from this Queen of Pentacles. This could be a partner, could be a family member. This could have to do with a home situation or family situation, family dynamic. Feels like there could be some conflict that's not being spoken about or not being addressed. Let's see what else we get. We've got the Page of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, Temperance again in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, and then we have a Three of Wands. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles showing up here in reverse, and then we have the Ten of Cups out here a couple of times, I do feel like this involves a larger group of people. So again, it feels like it could be a family dynamic or family situation. I think there could be children involved. It feels like there's a return. Somebody might be coming back into the mix. There might have been some kind of upheaval or upset, but it feels like somebody might be coming back. And I think that in general, it feels like the energy is that this is a positive thing. But with this return of this individual, and I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles is returning or coming back, there is also a conflict with this potential return. And I think it has to do with this King of Cups, who may not be feeling the same as others are about this individual's return. It could be that there is not much clarity with regard to how this person feels about the return of this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know that this person is speaking up or talking about this much. This king might be keeping these things to himself. I feel like he knows what's going on, but I don't know that, and it could be that because he sees that other people are responding differently to this Queen's return, that he's keeping his feelings to himself, because I feel like he feels differently about this. So I get the sense like this king is kind of thinking, well, I already missed out on what this person has to offer, so you know, whether or not this queen returns or not is not necessarily significant to me. In fact, it might cause problems for this person. Because the return of this Queen of Pentacles, it feels like there could be a conflict that is perhaps went unresolved or hasn't been addressed, and that because this person's returning, so is the conflict. Get some more cards on the table for Aries. We have the Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. So we have all the aces on the table, and they're all in reverse. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Six of Wands again. Seven of Swords, clarifying this King. Three of Wands again in reverse this time. Nine of Pentacles. And then we have Temperance for the third time in reverse. The Temperance in reverse cards are all surrounding this King's energy. So there's something that's definitely off about him, and he's got the Seven of Swords that came up in this round as well. There could be some deception surrounding this person. There could be... there's this kind of unclear energy about this individual. Like, for some reason, now this could be a family situation where there was a split or a breakup or some kind of upset, and somebody left the scene for a while. I feel like it was this Queen of Pentacles, but I feel like this Queen of Pentacles always had the intention of returning, or it was understood that this person would be back in the mix, maybe when the dust settled, or whatever the case may be. For whatever reason, this person's return, though, while for the vast majority of people involved in the situation, this is a happy situation for them, but for some reason it's causing some upset for this King. It could be just that with this Queen's return, there again is some kind of conflict that's returning with her, maybe something that he was able to kind of leave alone or leave in the past, but now that this person's coming back, so is the conflict. I feel like this Queen's return, I think that she is coming back, and I say she, but I want to remind you, male or female, you can embody this energy. But this Queen of Pentacles has this energy of being very, a very positive influence within this, with the connections and relationships that she has. So if this is a mother figure, for example, she's not just bringing to the table, you know, this motherly energy of someone who cares for others, makes the meals, you know, reads the bedtime stories. She's also embodying this Nine of Pentacles energy. So I feel like she's also bringing this sense of stability. She could be bringing financial stability into back to the family, or she might provide some resources, or something to the home that adds to the overall energy of the house. Contentment, again, stability. Then there's this King. So let's get some more cards on the table and see what else is going on here. We have the Five of Swords again, this time in reverse. So we have the Five of Swords with the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups in the upright up here. Knight of Cups again. There's the 10 of Pentacles in reverse again. Ace of Pentacles, this time in the upright. Ten of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, Aries, so I feel like there's a lot going on here, but I'm going to try to kind of simplify the story as best I can. I feel, again, this Queen of Pentacles might have gone off on her own for a while, or she might have left the scene for a while, or she might have taken off due to some kind of conflict. I believe it had to do with this King of Cups. I don't think this King of Cups went anywhere. I think this King of Cups is definitely still in the mix, but this Queen's returning now. And it feels like everybody else around this individual is happy except for this King of Cups. And it could be because there could have been, again, some unresolved conflict surrounding these two, this connection. They couldn't work together well, or they weren't communicating well, or there was a breakup, or there was some kind of disruption within this particular connection that went unresolved. And I think this Queen just decided to leave, but she's now coming back. She's being well received by others, and I do feel like that's part of the reason why this King feels like this King's kind of clammed up or keeping to himself. Because he might feel like his opinion, well, this person's return is not what I expected or what I was hoping for, but everybody else is happy about it, so I need to keep quiet. Because this person, this Queen, is bringing something to the table, something significant. And again, this could be in the form of just a solid connection, a motherly figure, someone who's bringing resources or money into the picture, adding stability into the home, someone who's contributing in a big way. And Sylvester, you're going to slip off my lap. He's kind of slipping in between, getting ready to fall onto the floor. But he's sleeping, so he doesn't even realize he's slipping. But I saved him. I saved his little ass, and now he won't slip onto the floor. Okay, Aries, so here's the other thing about this story that I'm getting. I feel like this Queen, like I said, with her return, she's bringing something with her. So again, it could just be that real solid connection. It could be that mother figure in a home. It could be resources. It could be, financial stability. It could be any range of things. But she's bringing something to the table. However, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily going to serve this King or his intentions or his expectations. It feels like it might serve those who are welcoming her back into the mix, and that does not include this King. And I think he knows that. It's like, well, there was this unresolved conflict that was left unattended to. This Queen left the scene. Now she's back. This is going to stir things up again, and this conflict is going to come up to the forefront again. I can't just leave this in the past. I would like to kind of dismiss this person's return and not deal with this, but everybody else is happy this person's back because she's got this to offer, she's got that to offer, but none of that is going to benefit me. Instead, I have to deal with this conflict. Hope that makes sense, Aries. We're going to get another round of cards out and see if we can't get anything else for you. We have a King of Wands. Six of Swords, this time in the upright position. Death. Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups again, this time in the upright, the World, and then we have the Lovers. So I feel like there's a lot here, and if I tried to kind of pull out all these details, I might really confuse you, Aries. So I'm trying to keep this on a really basic level, but here's the sense that I get. So I don't even know if this queen's saying the words. It doesn't feel like this queen's knocking on the door and saying, "Here I am, and by the way, here's how things are going to be, or here's why I've returned, or here's what I've got to." It's just a return. It's just like this person was expected to come back. She's back, and everybody's happy about it except for this king. I think she's here to stay this time. It feels like this is like I've done what I need to do. I've taken care of business. Now I'm back. I'm here to stay. And I get the feeling like she left in the first place because of this king, or it could have been that he actually dictated that she leave. Because I do get the sense that this King of Wands is the same King's energy. There's this indication that due to some an action of his or decision that he made, that this queen, that's the reason why she left in the first place. But she found what she needed to find, or she did what she needed to do. She took care of business, and so she's back now. The only problem is whatever business she took care of did not involve what was left behind, which was some kind of conflict within this again, group or family dynamic involving this king. I think this king was better off or happier with this person gone, simply because he didn't have to deal with whatever matter was at hand that he now could set aside, because this queen's presence is the reason why why this conflict exists in the first place. So he was able to kind of leave that behind, not accept responsibility for it, not invest any energy into it. In other words, he just didn't have to deal with it. But now she's back, and it could also be that in her absence, information's been found out, or people have become aware of what was happening or what the conflict was. Now with her return, there might be this expectation, now we're going to deal with this. Let's get this back out in the open and deal with this once and for all. It could be too that this king, and again, I feel like this king was instrumental in this queen leaving or going away. So it could have been something that he demanded that she do, or it could have been some kind of action of his where she decided to leave the scene. She could have been expected to perform some kind of duty again, or take care of business elsewhere, or whatever that looks like for you, Aries. I think that this story could probably fit a number of different situations. But she's taking care of business. She's taking care of her end of the deal. But this king is not taking care of his end of the deal, because really, out of sight, out of mind, once this queen was gone, he just set aside whatever conflict or issues were present when she was around, and didn't take care of business. But now that she's back, he has to. Or he'll be expected to. And so I don't think that he is super happy about that. I don't think he's feeling real good about the return. This isn't just about talking it out either. There's more to this. So this isn't a situation where you can just sit down at the table and have a conversation and talk it out. There's more to this. It feels very significant. So I'm going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you, Aries. We'll see if we can't get any advice, maybe some last words, maybe some next steps forward. See how this plays out for you. I'm going to take this card. I do feel like I could probably even add some more cards to this reading and get some more details out, but then I think I would probably get into more specific stories. So I hope this reading is making sense to you, Aries. Like I said, I think there's a lot here. And we have the Queen of Earth that came out in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles came out. She's the person I feel like I'm reading for. She came out in reverse, so this is a potential blockage. And we'll see what this says, see what it adds to the reading, and then we're going to wrap this up for you, Aries. Queen of Earth is... It's just about a third of a page. I'll display the card. Hopefully you can see the image pretty well. It's still somewhat daylight, so the cards aren't giving off a bad glare like they usually do. Okay, Aries, so the reversed Queen of Earth will appear in your readings for two reasons. The first is to caution against making the home a hiding place where you shut out those who care about you. Yes, we all need a sanctuary, but our periods of isolation should always be temporary. The Queen of Earth seeks to remind you that you are not meant to be alone. There are people who love you and support you. Let them in. The Queen of Earth, when she appears in a reverse position, may also be cautioning you against smothering those around you. There is a difference between mothering and overwhelming, or worse, disempowering someone through too much care and attention. Take a step back and allow those around you to act for themselves. In fact, encourage them to act for themselves. You might enjoy what you do for others, but there comes a time when those around you must learn there comes a time when those around you must learn to look after themselves, or at least share in the household responsibilities. Okay, so, you know, the court cards in this particular deck are not much different in meaning than the court cards. I take that back. The pages and the knights actually kind of do have different meanings, but the queens and the kings are pretty similar to your traditional Rider-Waite meanings. And the Queen of Pentacles, like I said from the beginning, this could be a mother figure. This could be someone who acts in that manner, who cares for others. It could have been that this person kind of left the scene for a while so that others could take care of business, do what they needed to do, where she wouldn't be getting in the way, perhaps even doing the work for them. That smothering energy where you won't let, you don't allow other people to learn their lessons or take care of their own business. You want to do it for them because you want to care for them. Well, it could be that there was an expectation within this dynamic where this Queen of Pentacles says, look, I'm gonna walk away from this situation. I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, but I will return, and upon my return, I'm going to expect business to have been taken care of. Well, it doesn't look like that's what happened. There may have been promises made, there may have been expectations, there may have been intentions, but based on what I'm seeing here, whatever expectations there were in the past, they didn't transpire. It didn't work out the way this person had possibly planned it to work out. So Aries, I could probably go on forever with this reading. I think there's so much here, but I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that the reading was helpful. I think that if you're the Queen of Pentacles in this situation, it looks, based on what I'm seeing, that you're doing exactly what you need to do. But if you come back into this situation, into this mix, into this family dynamic, whatever this looks like for you, and you see that things haven't been taken care of, or the conflict hasn't been resolved, where you're kind of expected to walk back into a situation where, okay, You know, I've been away for a period of time of taking care of my business on my end. When I return, things will be taken care of on their end. Well, it didn't happen. You may not be aware of that yet because I don't think there's a lot of communication happening, especially between this Queen of Pentacles and this King. And I think this King is the person who was responsible for taking care of business and he didn't do it. So I think this card could also caution you against returning to the situation saying, you know, oh shit, okay, things didn't get taken care of. I guess I'll do it. You know, don't fall into that trap where you see someone's just missed the mark and haven't done their share of whatever was expected of them, and then go in and take care of business, because then you've kind of defeated the purpose of whatever you did in the past to work things out. So I'm going to leave that here. Aries, again, I hope that the reading was enjoyable. I hope that you resonated with it, and more than anything else, I hope that it was helpful or beneficial to you in some way. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe. If you feel like leaving a comment and sharing your story, I always enjoy that. I really appreciate you joining me today, Aries, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.